Literally, hello. As you can see, like the things are hello. Don't even know where that came from. Good morning, guys, from Lombok. Just this morning we moved from Gili to Lombok. Obviously we are now here. We are staying in a place called Senggigi, which is kind of supposedly one of the best beaches, I guess, here. Although our driver did say, hey, come down to Kuta, which is a bit more south, it's better. But who knows? Today, well, we've just got here, so I'm gonna go, I'm a bit hungry, gonna go try and find some food somewhere, whether it's here. I think we might have a restaurant on the property somewhere, maybe. They do breakfasts, and it's included. Maybe they do food as well. And then probably later on we're gonna go to Senggigi Beach. Senggigi Beach, or Senggigi itself, there's like 3 Senggigi beaches, because Senggigi is more like an area, right? And then there's obviously just a beach in Senggigi. So which one we're on kind of the longer one. There's also one that's kind of on a point. So there's kind of like this, and then there's Senggigi Beach here, and then some snorkeling on the other side. But we're on the long stretch, which is quite nice. Seems like white sandy beaches, at least from the photos. I guess we'll find out at some point later. Nice one. Food for me for now. It looks like Ashley's just about to go for a swim. Let's go. Okay, guys, as you can kind of see,
Hello.
literally, hello. As you can see, like the things are hello. Don't even know where that came from. Yeah, we're kind of, to get to the main road, you've got around this way, so we have to go through the village. And this is like the main road. Oh, there's one of the rooster mates. Hello. Yeah, so I'm gonna go up and around and then back down, I think, to the main road. There's some restaurants. Been told Molly's, maybe, but then I asked for warangs, so maybe there's some warangs a bit further around. I'll see. Don't really have too much cash on me either. Maybe there's an ATM. There's one that kind of pops out. Otherwise, I guess we'll go to one later. I think on this part where we are, this Senggigi, there's only like one ATM, but it might be like a false ATM as per Google, you know. This is where we're staying, Teras Lombok. And then you want to go this way, down the road. One thing we have been told by 2 separate people on 2 separate occasions, don't walk around at night, basically. Don't walk around on the road at night, or at least not with, like, obviously camera out and all this sort of stuff, because people might try and take it. So yeah, 2 different people, one on Bali and one on Gili, have both said that. So, you know, that's definitely a sign to do exactly that, you know. Be careful. But wow, gosh, I'm too busy looking at the camera. Hello. Obviously you can hear the moths around, which is quite interesting. See how we deal with that in the mornings. Yeah, I don't mind it too much. He seems to be in tune, this one. But it's very rural. You can see we've just come out, and like there's cows, goats. Don't really see too many goats around in previous places. But yeah, there's quite a few here. Our driver here said that there's buffalo around as well. There's obviously chickens. Let's hope there's not too many roosters, huh? Okay, I think I'm going this way. Cool. Well, when we get to something, I'll let you know. What I have noticed is that there's a lot more palm trees, or a lot more coconut trees, like around, really tall ones as well. Like all the beach is kind of lined with coconut trees. I mean, again, you'll see that when we get to the beach later. But yeah, it definitely seems like more tropical, you know, like a tropical island thing. yeah, whether that's natural or like man induced, I'm not sure. But yeah, I have heard, and like I've said before, like there's like a kind of an evolutionary line between Bali and Lombok, which all of a sudden like the flora and fauna kind of changes, which will be interesting to see. Gonna go try and find some food. Yeah, this is Molly's. They recommended, but then maybe they should go a bit further. Hello. Just stopped in at the mini mart over there and got myself like a soy bar for 12,000. Enough to keep me going. I'm gonna go back maybe to the Warangs. Gosh, taxi tutors. Forgot about the taxi tutors. Ah well. Might go have a quick look at the beach though, because, well, why not? Why not, eh? Seems like this place is like Verve Beach Club, so you have to kind of go through the beach club. I don't know if there's any like necessarily public access, but we'll try and find out, eh? I'm not going to stay here long, just have a look, have a quick look. Obviously going to come probably back down here with Usher later. But yeah, seems alright around here. Quite peaceful. Main road. But you know, where we're staying is quite far off the main road, which is good. Yeah, hopefully we can get around here without having to like stress too much about buying stuff. I don't know. We shall see. Looks like a nice place anyway. But yeah, I'm more interested in the beach than the beach club. Okay, so are you ready? This is the beach. Looks quite nice, quite nice, quite nice. Pretty chill. Wow, good drop off there. I'll get steep quite quickly. Yeah, looks nice enough. Like I said, a bit strange that you have to go walk through the club. I think I'll just go to this point just here. A few surfers here. Not many people. Waves seem like they wanted to be doing something, but they're not quite. Or again, actually, like guest house people. They told me it was a good place, you know, for beginners, you know. I.e., the waves are small, which just looks like. Ooh. But yeah, I'll just go up to the edge and see. So I think like this part, like I said, is like a long beach. So that can't be it there because it kind of stops. Obviously it's a bit cloudy today, so it's not like fully in sun mode. But I mean, this beach is a lot nicer, I would say, than like Gili T. Well, just in terms of not having all the coral, right? But the whole point in Gili T itself is that it's kind of built on like a volcanic slash coral deposit. So yeah, that's different. But this is like, you know, the sand is like a lot nicer, softer. Seems really nice. I don't want to do too much beach without Usher, she'll get jealous. Oh yeah, looks nice. Looks nice. A couple of orangs just here. Some food. And yeah, a pretty cool looking beach. Nice. Nice. And then around that headland, like once, maybe twice, there's like more of the Senggigi like township, I guess, where you know, there's a lot more, it's a lot more built up. We kind of wanted to stay a bit more chilled, having just come from Gili T. One thing we had before, which we then didn't have in Gili T, now we've got again, is the Gojek, the power of Gojek. How the locals respond to that, though, I'm not sure. Obviously in Bali, I think they were getting more and more used to it. But here, you know, there's always this power struggle between the local kind of drivers and the in-application drivers, so the online, you know, Gojek or Grab drivers. So we'll see how that kind of manifests. But yeah, I mean, look at the beach. It's not, you know, we're not really here to be driving around, we're here to be at the beach, aren't we? But yeah. And also, like I said, I have heard that the roads are really nice actually to drive on. Some people have kind of, like for motorcycles, I mean, some people have compared its greatness, for example, as a great motorcycle ride to like some places in Australia or some places in what was it, Route 66 or something, like this, or like even around kind of like the Californian beach roads, just because they're so nice to drive. Landscape is so nice, and yeah, I mean, you can see up here trees, very green, actually very tropical. When we're coming over on the boat, it looked a bit dry, but now that we're here, I think there are definitely some wet bits, some green bits. Okay guys, so just stopped, got foods here. Wow. Yeah, from a nice place down there called Sasak Warangan Cafe, just on this kind of main road area, not too far from where we live. I got rewan, which is something that Asha's been wanting to have, and also beef redang, which is also something Asha's been wanting to have. But yeah, so that and that, 90,000, comes with rice, smells really good. Hopefully Asha can handle the spice. So I guess once I get back with all this, we'll get it all out, we'll try it. I think she's been swimming, she's been relaxing. Yeah, speaking to the guy there, he's quite nice. Which is good. Good. Okay, now I have to find the place. I think it's this way. Hello. But yeah, very like, it's nice that this kind of place is very integrated into the village here. Obviously it's kind of probably was maybe someone's living area in the village, and then they kind of converted it into something that probably helped the village make some money, Which is good. Nice villas. Gosh, I really hope those roosters can be quiet at night though. That's one thing about, getting villas and stuff. It's nice being immersed, but then obviously, you have to take the immersion with the immersion, I guess. Oh, there's a cow. Or a calf, actually. But yeah, so cool. Really nice around here. Does feel like a place you need like a motorcycle though, again. But like I said, we've got Gojeks. Whee! Okay, going back through the little village. So when I stop, let me eat this.